Hello, and we are back with another character review. This time we have Superman himself by J. Maximus. If I pronounce your name wrong, excuse me. And Electro, the legend. Alright, so first things first, however that phrase goes, I'm just gonna say that I am not the most knowledgeable person about DC or Superman himself, but I'm going to do this review strictly based on fighting game mechanics, not all of the lore. So just don't get annoyed by it. I ain't gonna front, I don't know. So we're just gonna be using our basic knowledge here, because I have some basic knowledge. So because this character is mostly original by original obviously I mean that someone made these sprites themselves, which is J. Maximus, I believe, and then of course Electro coming through with the code. So let's get this started, shall we? So first off, I saw that this is indeed a 6-button character. So if for these reviews I'm actually using a Mugen for this one, the last time I didn't, I used Icon, and I'm using the keyboard. I don't play on keyboard, but I should still be able to manage just fine. So there's 6 buttons. That's the light kick, medium kick, gotta step, a heavy kick, and I want to say that this character is a Versus inspired character, not specifically Marvel vs. Capcom, but just Versus, where chain combos, you know, things like that. Magic series chain combos, not regular chain combos. But yeah, it's more akin to Marvel vs. Capcom type of thing. So you got the heavy punches looking much faster than they would, you know, as if compared to a CVS character. So pay attention to that, be mindful of that. So that's the light, and then the punches. Okay, so let's see. Let me give my thoughts on these normals. So that's a pretty, you know, basic normal. Can change about let me see. I don't think that's too bad. I think if it was an actual opponent, they can get out of it. The stun doesn't seem too long. So let me see this one. So this one is it looks kind of odd because this looks as though there should be some type of movement to it. Let me see if I can. Well, I don't even know the D keys for moving, so I was gonna see if I can see it in slow motion, but because he's almost sliding back, you see, and I don't know, it looks kind of weird, but that's just my 2 cents. Of course, you can do that. Maybe. Same thing with this one, because it's like he's going back for a frame, if you can see that. So maybe just adjust the pause on that. So got that 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then the same thing with the kicks. I think it is. Well, actually no, it is not the same for the kicks, so you cannot chain the kicks. So that's what I was saying before. It's not 100% versus, but you know, inspiration of cues from there. Got that light jab, medium. I think it's a 2-hit. It's fine. These are fine. I think that's some color separation thing we got going on. So I'm pretty sure this stuff will be adjusted in the final version. So we got a little slide going on. That's fine. Doesn't go too far. far. I would say that it's like I was saying before in the other one, like this. It's like really not necessary, but it doesn't really change anything. It's not bad. It's not a bad move, but it could be fine without the, if it has a bell set or pause add on it, it could be fine either way. But you can chain the low kicks. So of course we I guess we're kind of expecting that. Okay. I know that it's 2 hits, but so you can just knock that down to, you just gotta get your timing right to make sure that you hit it with both hits. Obviously, if you want to keep the combo going with the air. I should probably use my controller for this, but I got this. Okay, so I was thinking to myself, how come that smash doesn't knock down? Because you know, like versus style characters, the last hit, the heavy one usually knocks down. But the purpose of that is so you can follow up with another move like we just did that special. So let's look at the light attacks. Okay. Yeah, the first. Only one throw. Trying to see if I can switch sides. Okay, so I don't think so. Only one throw. So like I said, I was finished looking at these normals. Okay. So pretty standard versus normals. So of course you can Magic Series and switch it up. Okay, so that's good, that's good. Step, air dash. Does he have an air dash? No air dash. Let me just see. Flight mode maybe?
Up and away!
Oopsies, that didn't get a super. Man, that was cool. Dang, I kind of feel like I just kind of spoiled that a little bit, but man, we're just gonna keep going because I believe I saw something even better than that. We're going to get to that, but the supers, now we know, are again versus inspired with two buttons, 2-button combinations. The specials are the regular Dragon Punch, that is quarter circle forward, light punch, quarter circle medium, we got straight ahead, quarter circle fierce, excuse me. Not sure what the difference is between the medium and the heavy, but let's see. Is it a damage? Because the speed seems the same. Obviously that one is visually different, but the medium and the heavy look almost identical. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe it's a recovery. And I can't really see the damage, but okay, let's just continue. Quarter circle forward with kick, we got that. Okay, puts him in a little animation. Okay, so that's too slow to combo into. That was the medium version. So freezes and puts them in the custom state. Looks like we get a little air. Oh no, it disappeared after a little while. And then you can't use it again, so that's good. Interesting. So you can actually, but not the left version. So just a little bit slow. And that one, you have to be fast about it. You gotta get your timing. So let's try and do that. Oh, well, actually, no, you cannot continue the combo from right there. Well, maybe I'm just too far. Oh, okay, so you can dash. Let's try it. Oh, yeah, you can do it. I just suck on the keyboard. It's like super strict. The timing of it. Let me just try to do it. Wait, yeah, let me just wait and see if I can do this at all. No, so you can't combo into it. That would have been cool if you could combo into it. That would be a cool combo. Obviously, you do the 1, 2, 3, boom. You get them in that one. That would be cool, but it looks like it ends the combo there when you use that move. I believe the Ryu thing is just a placeholder thing for a different animation, so I didn't really say anything about it because I just assumed because this is an alpha. So you can't use it again, obviously. Alright, and let's try backwards. Quarter circle back. I did not look at the move list. I'm just using basic fighting game fundamentals, but I will look at it because I don't want to miss any of the moves. But I'm just gonna try everything first. See, so quarter circle back, he doesn't have any quarter circle back moves. Reverse dragon punch, he doesn't have any of those. Okay, let's try forward dragon punch.
I'm bringing you to justice.
Okay, so it's like a dragon punch type of move.
I'm bringing you to justice.
Alright, and I believe this is a Rekka type of move.
For truth and justice.
Okay, yep.
For truth and justice. I'm bringing you to justice.
Okay, so what I want to say right now is it's hard to say because, like I was saying before, not everyone makes characters that are fighting game relatable. They don't have to be, they don't have to follow any type of standard. But as I was saying before, and this character already does it already, some variation between, you know, the levels, light, medium, heavy. For this move, it seems as though each version is the same. Oops, not this one.
For truth and justice.
Let me see the distance. Okay, so
For
light,
truth and justice. I'm bringing you to
medium
justice.
version.
For
Heavy
truth and
version.
justice.
So to me, it looks like they're all identical.
I'm bringing you to justice. For truth and justice. I'm bringing you to justice. For truth and justice.
Okay, so like I said, you can add some more variety, but you don't have to. It's just all into. Like this character is like an original character because, you know, it doesn't really fit. There was no DC 2D fighting game, you know what I mean? So it's not based on anything, so it doesn't have to be close to anything. Someone made this themselves, obviously. And the whole thing about this move in particular is,
I'm bringing you to justice.
the last hit, it just feels kind of weak, even though it's like a slam down move. It's the move has a lot of force to it, but
I'm bringing you
like
to justice.
I feel as though once they get hit by that,
I'm
they should
bringing
be
you to
flying down to the
justice.
ground much faster than that.
For truth and justice. For truth and
So
justice.
because of that, it just looks kind of
I'm
weak.
bringing you to justice.
But I'm pretty sure it's like that so you can super cancel.
I'm bringing you to justice. I'm bringing you to justice.
Oops.
I'm bringing you to justice.
Oh, well, wait. Does he have an answer? Not with that. First, let me just see if there's any more moves really quick. Let me look at the moves list really quick. Give me a second, sorry. I didn't want to look at the move list for one because this is my first impression. So let me look at this move list really quickly. If there is one. Oh, there's read me. Yes, there is. Heat Vision, we did that. Cold Breath, we did that. Soaring Justice, we did that. He has another move and a move that he only could use below 100% health. So let's try the first move. It is called Super Speed.
Faster than a speeding bullet. Faster than a speeding bullet. Faster than a speeding bullet.
Interesting.
Faster than a speeding bullet. Had enough. Faster than a speeding bullet. Had enough. Faster than a speeding bullet. Had enough.
Okay, so it looks to me that this move misses in the
Gotta
corner.
take this one down fast.
Like, I think, I mean,
Gotta take this one down fast.
maybe I'm wrong.
Faster than a speeding bullet.
Okay, yeah, so let me try to move this dude out of the corner. Let's see.
Gotta take this one down fast.
Yeah, so it is supposed to hit. So in the corner, it misses. That's fine. Easily fixable.
Faster than a speeding bullet. Had enough.
Okay. So, see, that move is like, that move will be perfect for combos, but it's just, I'm really bad at this. Charging and then trying to do it at the same time. It just depends on how long the combo is. No, I don't know. Well, you can do it with yeah, it can be done.
Faster than a speeding bullet. Had enough.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's cool, it works. But you just have to do it before. Just I do it at the medium.
Faster than a speeding bullet.
I'm not meaning that. I don't want to. That heavy is gonna knock him down, obviously.
Faster than a speeding bullet.
Okay. Well, we see the corner thing, so just obviously add some width or just your corner stuff. You move them back out of the corner. So that's a little rush move.
Gotta take this one down fast.
That's what we're doing, and we can obviously see the visual differences of each version, as we were saying before. How you can add some variation between the light,
faster than a speeding bullet,
and then we have the heavy.
Gotta take this one down fast. Had enough.
This is from freaking Star Platinum. I'm like, where have I seen this? This animation looks familiar. It does look like some JoJo, but that's good. This Superman looks really good. If I didn't say that in the beginning, these sprites are really good. I'm not sure that if that's intentional, the little light at the bottom, the blinking, or if it's a palette error. I'm not sure. This Superman also has a lot of pals, and it also has this thing that is similar to what I did. I thought I was the only one who was on this. The moves change based on the pal you pick. So if you know your stuff, your Superman, and your issue stuff, he has different abilities dependent on, you know, those colors. So we're gonna look at that also. So I believe we did all of the moves, and the one move I can't do is in training mode because we have max health. I'm just gonna go to versus mode really quick and just so we can see what it is. And I just downloaded Movement 1.1 specifically to just do this review.
None can stop me.
Away, foul beast!
Fight.
Okay, so we just have left than 100%, and it's quarter circle back. Is it an air move? Is it a below 100% health? Solar energy release. Does he have to have super meter? Is it when he's dying? Because it just says below 100%, that means just getting hit once. Okay, we got it right there, so let's okay, so the force field type of result. Same thing with this. Seems as though they're all the same. The air version may not be completed yet, but it'll do the same thing. So there's that move. I don't know if this nullifies projectiles, but it should. I'm just assuming that it probably does because is a force field type of move, so I'm gonna go back. Let's do that. And let's look at the intro.
Fight!
Away, beast!
Fight!
Think again, Radiant.
Fight!
Think again, Radiant.
Cool intro.
Think again, Radiant.
Leave dark side. Alright, so now let's get into the hypers. I'm gonna look at these really quick. Well, actually, no, let me just try the basic ones first and then I look at it. So, first, let's do a quarter circle forward. So, we got our heat ray. Isn't it heat ray? Heat ray, heat vision. You know what I mean. So, it looks like it is Cyclops' super optic blast, how you can control it. Use in the air, I'm assuming. You can use it in the air. I guess it didn't try which ones can you use in the air. Heat vision seems to be the only one that's usable in the air as far as switch go. Oh, you can double jump. That dash. Okay, you can hold it and save. I think it'll be cool to give him an air dash. It looks visual. It looks really cool. I like the effort on that too. So let's continue doing the super soul. One and then Dragon Punch. We have this. We saw that Street Fighter 2 bonus. I'm not sure what happened there. I'm trying to I think, is there another? Okay, it changes. Okay, meteorite, a car. Okay, so it was like a telephone post. Okay, so that does 2 hits. Pretty much like Hager super body press, quarter circle back. That one was which is so that was that his I didn't really play Injustice, but what do they call it? X-ray. I'm saying X-ray because I play Mortal Kombat, but that was his move from one of those games. I know. I think it was the first Injustice, but man, that was really cool. Very visually, appealing to the eyes.
Up and away!
And it changes. Hey, see, this is moving right here. That creativity. So we're just gonna give that an S for creativity, and S is the highest above A. Let's see how many different ways of this we can get.
This will knock sense.
I think I've seen this before a while ago. That is the last one. I think there's like 3. And we saw all 3 of them.
Up, away!
Yeah.
This will knock sense.
Some of them have slightly different backdrops. But I like how this does this type of wind up animation when you use it from farther away.
Up, and away!
It just looks really cool.
This will knock sense.
Alright, we've done that enough times. So we saw the supers. Let's try with the kicks now. So we have an ice breath super.
That should cool you off.
Slam them down, okay.
That should cool you off.
I believe this one also has a different variation. These pals, this color separation is really, really good. You did a good job.
Gotcha.
I believe there's only 2. Yeah, slam one and then
That should cool you off.
okay, so there is no dragon punch. Let's try it backwards. Nope. Backwards, nothing but backwards. In the air. Okay. You have an air super. Alright, so let's actually try to do something like so heat vision. Oh, I suck with the keyboard, excuse me. Okay, well I'm sure you guys could do that if you're better at this type of gameplay style. But let me do that just so we can see. Okay, so timing is slightly off. I'm sure you guys have better results with that. Now let me look at the move list. So we got Meteor Smasher, we did that. Krypton Crusher, we did that. Heat Division, we did that. Up in the Clouds is a bird, it's a plane. No Superman, we did that one. Deep Freeze, we did that one. Solar Annihilation is another below hell super. And then we have Faster Than a Speeding Bullet, which seems to be his ultimate attack. Ultimate attack, isn't that what Iron Man used to say?
Faster than a speeding bullet.
Okay, that was cool.
Faster than a speeding bullet.
Oh, got the candy, got the guile. Hey, that was cool.
Faster than a speeding bullet. I'll crush you.
Awesome.
Faster than a speeding bullet.
See, man, people don't make stuff like this anymore. Me, myself, I'm just seeing this like, damn, he was probably sitting here all day trying to get that timing down. Like,
Faster than a speeding bullet.
it's gotta be worth it, right? And then once you finish it, it's like, yeah, I know exactly how it is. That is amazing. Stuff like that. That was incredibly creative.
Faster than a speeding bullet.
But you already know they got the Street Fighter references, so of course I'm loving it. And then throwing them down. Yes, all that's for me not being the best at like combos. Well, mainly because I'm using the keyboard.
Faster than a speeding bullet.
Okay, I was just trying to see if we can like
Up and away! This will knock sense.
So I noticed that with these moves, once he hits them down, they're kind of like really floaty. I think for Superman, because it's Superman, should add some more power to the hits and just add some more M shake, and just when he hits them to the ground, boom, some pause time, and then they go flying faster. Because it's like some of the moves are kind of, it just looks kind of slow. But that's, maybe that could just be me. I don't know. You guys, you know, may have different opinions. But stuff. Trying to see if I can wait it to keep it going. Doesn't look like it can now.
For truth and justice. I'm bringing you to justice.
Okay, I was just playing around with that. I'm sure that wasn't intentional, or if you're using any juggle points, but yeah.
I'm bringing you to justice.
Infinitely.
For truth and justice. I'm bringing you to justice.
Even though you can keep on doing that, I wouldn't really say it's infinite, because if you guys are playing Mugen and you have a bunch of different characters, some characters have recovery rolls and they can easily get out of that, but if they don't, then something like that would be an issue. So let me see if there's anything else that I missed in here. Just the solar annihilation, and then the other POW differences, which we'll take a look at. So I'm gonna go back to versus mode. Let me try to pick like different colors so you could just see like a bunch of different colors as well.
Think again.
Fight.
Alright, how do you do that move? Solar Nation. Okay, so. Oops. Oopsies.
Away!
But just more impact on that, and then when they bounce on the ground, floaty. You still don't have control of him yet because he's flying down, so maybe that's trying to compensate so they don't recover in time. I think you have to have really low health. Oh god dang it, I keep on doing that accent. I keep thinking these people are okay, but I think this should be good as far as health goes. Or maybe the move isn't implemented yet. Below 100% health. Quarter circle back with 2 kicks. Or does he have to have a certain? Okay, so it's literally like 10%. Okay, we saw it.
Time over.
So there was a time over. In the README it says
Round
below
fight.
100%. So maybe you could change that specifically to 10% because he has to have 10% specifically. Looks like. So for the solar move, 10%. Alright, so on to POW stuff. Not this one. It is. Let me see. There we go. It's that one.
Round one.
So Electric Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet. Faster than a speeding bullet.
Got that electric FX on it. Okay. Heat ray becomes
For truth and justice.
this electric one. Let me read it so you can get the actual names. Heat vision is the correct way. Okay, so it doesn't say the name of it, but so it looks like it's only for the light version. Super.
It's about to get hot.
As you guys are watching this and you know yourself, you'll know what it is, even if I don't. So,
It's about to get hot.
but that's obviously
It's about to get hot.
a completely different move. It looks like it's better than the other off the last one. I want to be clear to here. You know, with this move, while I'm on it, it would be cool if you knocked them down and it went up a little bit just so you could OTG, or not OTG, but if after that move they bounce up just a little tiny bit, so then you can hit them with this one. I think that would be so cool.
I'll crush you.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Yeah, see, none of the combos, so it's really tight. So, but this may not be a combo-oriented character, or maybe it is, but
Gotta take this one down fast.
see, some of the better moves are just harder to combo into. Let me get out of the corner.
Gotta take this one down fast. Had enough. Up and away.
I think the gun is long enough for that move too. Actually,
Faster than a speeding bullet. Had enough. Faster than a speeding bullet. It's about to get hot.
and I think that.
It's about to get hot.
Let's try it.
It's about to get hot. It's about to get hot. It's about to get hot. It's about to get
I
hot.
would just say it's really tame because it's like trying to prevent from doing like internet and stuff like that.
It's
His
about to
recovery
get
is
hot.
there.
It's about to get hot. It's about to get hot. It's about to get hot.
Okay, so we can't do any follow-ups on that. Okay. Sorry, I wish I knew these technical names, but I just know it looks visually cool as hell. So he cannot combo from specials to supers.
It's about to get hot.
Try.
It's about to get hot.
I know that soundbite is from when he does that move I was talking about.
I'll crush you.
That right there, because I remember that anywhere. Actually, it even sounds similar to Raiden's or something. So you can do medium to heavy right now. And you can't go from standing to crouching. Maybe it's just that. No people. Okay, yeah, but like I was saying, it's really changed to not, you know, it's to prevent any infinites or things like that. Or maybe it's, I have nothing to compare it to because it's its own thing. So, and I believe that is all the moves. Let's see if
Faster
there's any differences with this.
I'll crush you. Faster than a snail. Faster than a snail. I'll crush you. Up the way.
I think he probably might have a different variation for the solar thing as well. And I think there's a, but we're just gonna look at the last one. I think there's one more.
Fight.
And I don't know the name for this one, but he looks cosmic. So yeah, he got cosmic. Yeah, it looks that. This is kinda hella instant. It reminds me of Magneto's Repulsor Blast, but it's kind of slightly faster than it, even though that move is really fast for anyone who plays that. But there's, you know, the recovery on it though. That's a good trade-off, but maybe just a tad bit too fast. But, you know, that's just my opinion. And it really depends on what characters you pick. You know, what kind of characters you have in your whole thing. And this character is not a character that's made for anything specific. So, it just let you know, your own balance thing, you know. It's like a short range version. It's really cool.
For truth and justice. I'm bringing you to justice. I'm bringing you to justice. I'm bringing you to justice. For truth and justice.
So it doesn't look like you can
For truth and justice.
this and this, but you can for the standing. Okay, that has a lot of stuff on it. Well, let me just try this. Okay, so it has just enough on it so you can't infinitely do it, but let's try this. So I can't keep on doing it, but we can see that that might be an infinite there. And it's because I think this is probably using NID, so it can't be used in itself. But if you add another punch in there, I don't think there's any fix for that because I come across the same thing, like trying to find a fix for it.
For truth and justice. For truth and justice. It's about to get hot.
That is definitely Dr. Doom. So that looks really cool.
Up and away!
Okay, I haven't seen this one yet. This is the first one
Maybe
I saw.
this will help. Up and away!
I think that you've seen the movie. That last one was the last one we did not see.
Up and away! This will not.
Really cool, yeah. So you guys will have a lot of fun with this. You get to see maybe I will miss some variations of that, but it's something you can look forward to when you play it yourself. Yeah, that's cool. So you're gonna be using the same move to be different every time. I would just say this could be faster on the actual hit. Because it looks like this. I mean, it's good for how it is, but I mean, it depends on the character size and things like that. But against himself, because it just seems like it's easily missable. But maybe you can look at it like your timing just has to be on point in order to connect to it.
For truth and
But
justice.
I am not making a combo video right now, so don't look for me to be. You guys will download the characters for yourself and find out all of this stuff. That would be cool if they did. Dang, that would have been cool. Okay, so supers are pretty much endless. Can't do anything else after them. Yeah, nah. So again, I don't know the direction that this character is going towards, but it would be cool if there was just like more time to cancel into certain supers. But I'm saying this, but you guys know I'm Street Fighter, King of Fighters, super cancels and stuff like that. It doesn't have to be that way. But if you want to increase the combo potential of your character, create more openings and opportunities to link things together, such as when you have that heavy strike, like I was saying. For example, this super right here, they can't be hit anymore after that. But make it so it's possible, but it's not easy to do that. It may look easy to do that, but you have to instantly be pressing the button to try to get that timing right. You see how he bounced up just a little tiny bit? Make it so that someone can still hit, or you can reset with an OTG, like hit this uppercut after it and change the timing. Because it's basically like once you do one thing, once they're falling, you can't do anything else. least I think that will
and
be
justice.
better for.
I'm bringing you to justice.
Because you already have all the tools there for him to just be doing these combos, but it's just somewhat limited because of some of the fall times and just the invulnerability after getting hit with certain attacks, and then the recovery on certain attacks. It's all very well adjusted, but like I said, somewhat limited. But not everyone has to make a heavily combo oriented character, but this character has all the tools for that. So he's like medium speed Superman.
Faster than a speeding bullet. Had
He's pretty
enough.
balanced. He has a bunch
Faster than a
of.
speeding bullet. Had enough.
He has various moves.
I'm bringing you to justice.
A drop punch, we already saw the regular one, but with these different palettes, as you see, it changes up the moves a little bit. Wait, what is that? I think because there's no time, I'm just messing around with that. But let's see. I'm trying to think of anything else.
I'm bringing you to justice.
Because I can't say much, because I'm always going to compare it to what I know, and I'm not assuming that you're trying to do something similar to what I do by making like something so that everything like combos.
For truth and justice. For truth and justice.
But we saw on that move.
I'm bringing you to justice.
Now I'm going to try against the AI and see. Good. I was hoping.
Away, wild beast!
Fight.
So there may not be an
Gotta take this one down fast. I'm bringing you to justice.
I'm gonna just redo it. I'm gonna keep on doing it till it's on that Metro up.
Take a guess.
Let's see what's going on that stage.
Think
If it actually
Think
ever gets there, holy crap.
Think again.
Fight.
Gotta take this one down fast. Had enough! Faster than a speeding bullet. And
See, that
I'm bringing you
you can
to justice.
push them back a little bit less, and you can actually follow up after. See like that? Well, you can, but he's too far away. So I mean,
Faster than a speeding bullet. Had enough! Gotta take this one down fast. Faster than a speeding bullet.
definitely not cheap.
KO.
Even though I just cheap banned him right there.
Round
There's,
2. Fight.
there's no win for you.
Faster than a had enough! Gotta take this one down fast. Had enough! Faster than a speeding bullet. It's about to get hot!
But then again, you can dash after that. So as I was saying about the follow-up,
Faster than a speeding bullet.
I'm just like terrible.
Faster than a speeding bullet. Had enough! Away! Maybe this will help.
Oh, that did not damage.
Had enough! Faster than a speeding bullet. Up,
I
away!
love that distance one. Okay.
Maybe this is sensitive.
we got a win pose. There was super on all of us. We just need the courage to put on the cape. Alright, so I'm just gonna wrap it up right there. I think we got enough.
Fight.
And that is Superman by Electro and Jackson Miss. I'm going to put the link to their, or to the author's YouTube and his information below. So if you guys are Superman fans, I think you'll really like this character. So already, this is no bias whatsoever. This is fair. I wanted to do it this way, so this is genuinely my first reaction to it. I don't know a lot about the source material, so I can't really say too much, and it would be ingenuine of me to talk and speak as if I did. So just me as a regular person who just plays fighting games. I think it's very well made and really creative, especially with the color separation. It's just beautiful. You guys know I love color separation. Is just actually look, let me look at that. Let me look at the color separation. Look at that detail, color separation. So if you're a Superman fan and you know all the issues and all that stuff, the different variations or versions or whatever you call it of Superman, you will definitely like this character. The sprites are very well done. I remember the last Superman I saw was an edit of Magneto, if you guys know which one I'm talking about, with a huge chest. This one looks really cool. The sprites are very well done, and I remember seeing this like way back, and this has definitely evolved into something amazing. So you definitely getting the highest praise for the sprites. They're amazing, and I'm not even like a super DC fan or anything, but these are really good, very well done. If you did use a base or any reference, I can barely tell. Yeah, it's just really good, really good. And then what I said about the attacks and that, if you can see what I mean about I'm not gonna go over it again. You guys can rewind it if you missed any of that. Yes, I recommend this character. I think you guys should try it out. If you're not only a fan of Superman, but if you just want to try something out, I'm over here like trying to do stuff.
Up and away! This looks
I wanted to try if see if you could keep him afloat with that, and then you know, maybe in the corner though. Even if you don't keep this and be able to use this multiple times, you can keep it so he can do it a certain amount of time. That way we can do what I'm trying to do right here. I keep pushing myself. God dang it.
It's about to get hot!
Nah, that recovery is really long.
Up,
Okay.
away!
Well, you guys see what I'm doing. See, basically you keep using the deep vision to keep them in the air long enough for you to touch the ground and continue doing things. You know, typical Marvel thing, you guys know. When you do that, and you kind of delay the hits to get closer to the ground type of thing.
It's about to get hot!
Okay, so you can't see, that's good.
Maybe this is sensitive.
I would say just limit it to like 3 or 2 or whatever you want to do with that. Or that's pretty much it with that one. Superman, probably the best Superman out there that you're gonna get, and it's not because it was made by Electro, only like 90%, but because he makes good stuff, and you should check out his stuff, stages, the interactive Mugen, all that stuff. This guy is just doing things and pushing the engine further that you guys are still using if you're still using Mugen. But with that said, Superman by J Maximus and Electro. This character is dropping later today, so I was trying to get this review done in time because it was just sent to me. So that's it. Download this character. I highly recommend it. If you're a fan of Superman or you just want to try something new, add him to your roster today and check out this information below. These videos, wherever they end up, we're gonna see. Alright, thank you for watching. This has been 2Dee4ever, another character review. And if you want your character reviewed, hit me up, let me know. I'll see what I can do. And see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Peace out.